Hello everyone, my name is Agent Paul of Mobile Task Force Delta 7, codenamed Bookkeepers, and welcome back to another SCP document review. And the SCP we'll be reviewing today is SCP-9729. Object Class: Cogito. Special Containment Procedures. Do not continue to read this dossier without first navigating to Louse Warren and observing SCP-9729 personally. Do not under any circumstances communicate or commit the contents of this dossier to any persons or mediums not previously approved. Note: myself and at some point SCP-073 have both previously visited the Louse Warren and observed SCP-9729. Prior to this SCP being archived. A 12-man team is to reside at Louse Warren over Wind Cave. Teams of 4 wearing Ranger uniform are to maintain direct supervision of the chamber containing SCP-9729, keeping watch in shifts. Civilians who approach the chamber are to be warned of structural instabilities and prevented from entrance. Any who do enter are to be detained indefinitely, if necessary. If JSOC, Joint Special Operations Command, identifies a high-value target for elimination, and conventional methods fail to affect the intended outcome, a photo or description of SCP-9729 should be routed to the residence and ideally addressed privately to the individual in question. This method necessarily cannot discriminate effectively between target and collateral, and should only be used in cases where the target's surroundings are not themselves politically sensitive. Description: object discovered in late 2002. Anomalous properties fully understood by summer of 2003. Louse Warren established as forward base or depot above Wind Cave. Objects so far enabled the termination of 32 targets, 23 by starvation, 5 by dehydration, 3 by... and 1 unclear. When the target expires in a bathroom, which has occurred so far in 21 cases, all fluid containers will be found filled to the brim with tar pitch. SCP-9729 is a roughly 5 meter by 5 meter mass of metallic scrap, congealed food waste, paraphernalia, and fragments of Phidias' Zeus at Olympia, located in a natural cavern beneath the Black Hills. The cavern containing SCP-9729 is spacious and contains several exits. However, when seen in good lighting, onlookers will invariably claim that SCP-9729 leaves the area cramped. They will also express anxiety when an exit is not in direct line of sight. Upon leaving, they will evince further interest in the object, though they will avoid admitting this explicitly around others. An individual who learns of the physical appearance of SCP-9729 before witnessing it personally will persistently report the sound of knocking from adjacent rooms whenever indoors. Upon isolated entry to a room with no direct connection to the outdoors, they will find that every exit no longer leads to its expected endpoint. Instead, open doors, trapdoors, hatches, etc. will open inwards to nothing but solid rock. And that is it. If you've reached this point in the SCP document review and you have not perceived SCP-9729 personally, I am sorry. There are reasons for the warnings. Well, everyone, thank you all so much for listening or watching. My name is Agent Paul of MTF Delta 7, and I'll see you next week with another document review. Bye.